Nithyanandam Paramasugandam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvanvaditam Gagana Sadrsam Tattvamasya Egam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavaditam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, everyone. My name is Ma Nitya Prabhananda Swami, Sanyasi of Nithyananda order.
And I am Nithya Kartra, Brahmacharini, Sanyasi of the Nithyananda Sampradaya, the Nithyananda order as well.
Correct. Of course, our Guru is His Divine Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda. So today, Ma Kartra, where we have met each other in California.
Yes. And we've known each other for a very long time, since 2010, Ma.
Really?
No, actually, we talked. Actually, my sannyasi sister, Ma Prabha, I spoke to her. She was the first person that I spoke to in the Nithyananda organization, in the Nithyananda Sangha, and I believe that was back in 2010, Ma.
Wow.
Yeah, really? Yes.
Great. So, must be December?
When we met?
You talked to me?
When we talked, summertime, August. I clearly remember. August, and you...
Right after the attack.
Yes.
I was reaching out to people and attending the calls.
Yes.
The major persecution attack happened to us on March 2nd, 2010.
Wow. Yes, this is true.
The dark day for the whole humanity, which Swamiji turned it into a bright thing.
Yes.
So, you told me there are a few questions you want to know about Hinduism. Just from my experience, what I know I will share.
Okay. Yes, speaking of attacks, because we've been revisiting the history of our Sangha and how we have had to deal with cultural persecution, cultural genocide of the Hindu culture, which we are a part of. And all of a sudden it occurred to me, I'm learning more about the attacks, Ma, but can you tell me, because you've been with Swamiji since when, Ma?
Well, I met Swamiji year 2003, when first Swamiji came to the US, United States.
2003?
Yeah. When I joined the ashram year 2006.
Oh, how blessed you are.
April 1st, Swamiji gave me the key to one of the cottage there.
Oh my goodness.
In Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So yes, I was there with very much as a disciple of Swamiji, Adinavasi of Swamiji, during the years of attack, before and after. Well, you may not know this. You look pretty surprised with the truth that you've been studying on the website, nithyanandatruth.org.
Yes, check it out.
Yeah, so you've been studying more, getting more chance to spend time on that. If you get a chance, you should look for my picture there. Because I have to tell actually, Mom, the man that I was married to, my ex-husband, his name is Douglas McKellar. I wish I can project his picture. Anyway, on my YouTube channel, it's there. He was one of the first conspirators who put the seed to conspire against Swamiji. Why do I know that? Because he and another friend of him, the conspirators, approached me to lie against Swamiji. My ex-husband, he's very insecure. So many years he did not have a job. You know, when they go through that depression and everything. Even now, he's jobless. He lived in a property. He took me off the house, the property, but the loan is still under my name. He manipulated, cheated. The cunning mind was there. So much they did. Even I was like you. I didn't know. It was happening behind my back. I didn't know. And such a major attack planned since 2008 I became to know, but I think the plan started 2007 itself. Yeah. Because of the paperwork I saw. I have it in my divorce document. You know what he did? He actually audio video recorded me when my personal moment in my personal life with him, whether in the bedroom or we are having a conversation or argument. It is illegal.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
he did that.
Yeah.
Used that video to get a restraining order against me, telling I'm the criminal, and use the same technique to create a blog abusing Swamiji, telling Swamiji is the womanizer. Swamiji is stealing the money. Everything that he carries in his inner space, he project on Swamiji. So if you didn't know, that is the intro. Douglas McKellar. We think, oh, why India is like that? Maybe somewhere else. All over humanity is like that.
Yes, ma'am.
I would think, I really thought living in California, women are protected. Where I was in the middle of the street, this fellow twisted everything and recorded and manipulated it and got a restraining order against me, who I did not have anybody. He was jobless, he was depressed, I was paying the house bill, supporting him medically, but I'm the one who's on the street.
My gosh.
If it's not for Swamiji, I would have been depressed, and even who could know, I would have been suicidal. You know, they call that word narcissus. Narcissus?
Oh, narcissist.
Narcissus.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
narcissist.
Someone fully involved with themselves. Everything revolves around them. Yeah. So this man was a narcissist.
Narcissist, definitely, no doubt. Definitely insecure. My English is not very, I mean, really damning, because outside you cannot tell. You'll have like, oh, giving you a good home, good car, but God, the torture he gives you.
Wow.
You know, like, okay, how will you have a peace when you know he's video recording you? But I couldn't tell outside. What am I supposed to tell?
Yeah.
And he blackmails me, saying, if you go and tell, I'll morph this video at Swamiji and spoil Swamiji's name, who I'm trying to protect. Don't cheat, because there's so many lives. At that time, Swamiji didn't reveal he's an avatar.
Oh,
he's just like,
he had not revealed.
he's saying he's a spiritual being, he's a guru. We are not ready to believe, right? 360-degree view. No. So I'm thinking with my own little mind, oh God, if this reveal, this fellow will bring Swamiji down, which is, now I know he's a dust, nothing. For what not attacks Swamiji have gone through. He's still saying, this is what I want to share with you, Ma. You're so lost. But seriously, I'm laughing today because of Swamiji. Imagine if it is a woman who have gone through what I've went through, and actually to see, because of my ex-husband, me, if this has happened to somebody else, they'll say, just stay away. Because of you, I'm going through so much trouble. Because of your husband, because what, I'm going to. But what Swamiji is doing, I keep telling Swamiji, please don't leave me alone. Please. He gave me a chance, go live back with him. No, it's torturous. So I keep running back to Swamiji, please give me shelter, please give me home. I didn't even beg, literally I just tell him Swamiji. And he knows me, being level. He didn't even bother what he had to go through, just to give me a good life, to give me protection.
Yes.
How can even you find somebody like that? Where can you find someone like this? Only an avatar, only a living incarnation have even the strength to face this abusal after abusal, abusal after abusal. For all what he has done is give us healing, give us home, give us protection. What did we give him? Label him, abuse him, torture him, third degree torture, illegally prison him, attack his private property, put a camera in his personal room privacy, bring a sexually transmitted disease woman who says STD, who has STD, telling that she had an affair. Swamiji raped her. How ridiculous is this? The world knows, even if you don't look at the truth, just the facts reveal that he's innocent. Nobody has personal experience Swamiji abuse, but everybody's ready to bash and throw.
Yes, Mom.
Even it happened in Los Angeles, Ma. They're ready to break the mala, break Swamiji's deity. What have you done to you? Oh, he's a womanizer. I have to save my daughter. What do you mean? You've been hugged by Swamiji. I asked one devotee, literally, not one, many. You have received so many hugs from Swamiji. Have you ever felt threatened? No. Then, as a woman, you will feel first. We have that instinct.
Yes, Mom.
And what? We are fools or what? We are women. Women, we are living here. We are talking to the public saying, come, experience this. Why would we want to do anything bad for others when we ourselves are women? We have daughters, family, children, mother.
And Swamiji is like many things to different among us here. To some, he's a mother. To some, he's a father.
I wish that Mother's Day always to Swamiji.
Yeah. And I mean, the most benign, the mother figure. I mean, it doesn't get more innocent and loving and compassionate than that. How can that be a womanizer? You know, how could our intuition be
because
so wrong?
that's how corrupted humanity is.
Yeah.
Paid media is good enough.
Wow, Mom.
Paid media. They are really prostitute, Ma.
Yes. Well, so now what has happened is now there are more questions that I have to ask you.
Okay. Shall we
So
have
you'll
part
have to
two?
tune in. Yes, we'll have to have a part 2 and 3 because it started out with me wanting to know exactly who was it that was abusing Swamiji and why. Was it because of the Hindu culture? Was it some unknown entity that I wasn't aware of? Did it have to do with money or land? But now also there are some more additional questions that I'm wanting to know. Excuse me. Because I didn't realize that Swamiji did not reveal right from the beginning that he was an avatar. So this is something new to me.
He is. What I meant is he is an avatar, but we were not ready to receive that information.
Yeah.
So he was I met him first, or at least I perceived him as just like another spiritual guru.
Because now I know he makes it very clear to tell us that he's not human.
Well, I guess he didn't claim. People are like literally telling he's Sadashiva, Mahadeva, God is God in my life. Because in Hinduism we have that incarnation, avatar. It comes from Hinduism. We have that science. We know how to make idols into deity. We know how to infuse life into deities. We know how to bring the enlightened souls. Swamiji was simply bring enlightened souls. It has in Tibetan also.
Yes,
they know.
Culture, yeah.
Yes. And of course, they also origin of Hinduism is the oldest, most ancient, oldest, time-tested and cultured tradition.
Wow.
Cultured tradition.
So much to learn about, Mom. I'm living here. I call myself a Hindu, and I'm learning so much just in these past few weeks. That it is indeed a lifestyle and a culture, not so much a religion as some people think it is. It's more of a lifestyle and a culture that's...
Even if it is, so what? Your life is getting better and better.
Yeah,
you are not saying you're a sinner. Nowhere
Yes.
in this community we said you're a sinner.
Oh, no.
You live with guilt every day.
Yes, and I think Swamiji says it's one of the... If anything is a sin, it's to feel guilty, or not a sin, but the worst thing is to have guilt. And in many Western cultures or religions, the whole religion is based on you having guilt that you were born with sin. How ridiculous is that? Yeah.
And another religion absolutely put fear. There's only one God, you go to hell.
Yeah.
But this religion, no. You are a divine being. This is true. This is what Swamiji is telling. And I know it's not just positive talk, mind brainwash, because I'm a psychologist by profession. This is nowhere close now. This is just beyond that.
Yes.
So anyway, I think I will answer your question of where it started, who is the behind the scene, everything.
I'm really wanting to know this now. And I think
that will be the part 2 of attack on Swamiji, on Swamiji, who's behind this conspiracy. And as I revealed one demonic monster who lived under Swamiji's breathing space, who took everything and stabbed Swamiji. That was my ex-husband, Douglas McKellar. Okay, so we'll talk again.
Yes, Ma, please let us do that. Yeah. Thank you for
so
joining
much.
us. Okay,
Nithyananda.